How's it going, YouTube? Jamie the Kid 00 here, coming to you guys with another deck profile for the new format. This deck profile I'm going to be bringing you is Chaos Dragons, because it's kind of out with the new and in with the old, with Dragon Rulers being now effectively banned out of the game. You kind of need to have big dragons in a meta, so I felt that this deck was going to be a good one to test. I've just really enjoyed testing it when I was playtesting for the OCG list with double Chaos Sorcerer. Of course, in this case, on the TCG list, we didn't get double Chaos Sorcerer, but that's no problem. I quite like it. I'm fine with that. And I just wanted to show you guys the deck profile that I've been testing that I'm pretty happy with. And I've won a fair few games with it. I don't think I'd ever play this for a major event, mainly because I don't like milling at major events. I don't like relying on luck at a major event. But I could see myself taking this to locals easily. So I'm just going to get into the deck profile, and we're going to start with the big stuff. So of course our big boss is going to be Dark Arm Dragon. We want to get to him as fast as possible, because he's usually going to win games for us. Then an equally big guy that we play is Black Lizard Soldier, Envoy of the Beginning, a card which did not see very much play in the last meta, and I kind of hope he'll see a bit more play this meta, but he's a pretty boss card. I really like playing this card, so we're going to continue. We're just going to make a big line of boss monsters, I think. We're going to play one Chaos Sorcerer. Chaos Sorcerer, just mini BLS, gets you outs to really big things, and it's also helpful in tandem with your Light Pulsar Dragon to make your Exobeetle plays, which we'll get to in a bit. Then play the one Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. I'm pretty sure everyone should know by now the combination of Light Pulsar and Red Eyes Darkness Metal is an incredibly difficult formation to shift, so that's why he's in there. We then play 3 copies of Light Pulsar Dragon, kind of our staple Chaos Monster drop. Incredibly powerful in tandem with our Red Eyes Darkness Metal, if we're able to find it. If not, we can always revive one of the 3 Dark Flare Dragon that we're more than likely to find as we mill through the deck. It's basically, I really like 3 Dark Flare, because Dark Flare just, it sets you up as ridiculously quickly by sending that Eclipse Wyvern really fast, or sending that Red Eyes Darkness Metal from the deck. And I just really like the Dark Flare Dragon. And I then, as I said, play 1 Eclipse Wyvern, because there are only 2 targets that I play in the deck, and if Eclipse Wyvern is sent to the graveyard with no targets, your opponent will be able to check the deck, and that's not really what I want to allow to happen. So that is the dragons for our mill engine, because you've got to play a mill engine in this deck. I play 3 copies of Lila, because we want to have our outs to back row. Now this is a back row heavy format, and you'll see that this, as we go through this deck is very conscious of back row. And then for my other 3 Lightsworns, I play 3 copies of Raikou the Lightsworn Hunter. I did test Eren for a little while, and against the kind of decks I was coming up against, Eren really didn't do much, so I cut it and just put in the 3rd Raikou, and I've been much happier with that since. Then for the non-Lightsworns, we have double Card Trooper, continuing with the milling theme, and the fact that basically it gets you 4 cards into the deck by milling 3, dying, and then letting you draw 1. So you're getting 4 cards into your deck to try and find all those big juicy boss monsters. I then play double Tour Guide. I do not play the Night Assailant anymore. In testing, I found the Night Assailant to be quite ineffective, especially because it got marksmaned a lot. So at the moment, if I mill one of these and the other one is dead, I can at least just ditch that dead one in hand for my Light Pulsar. So it's never truly useless. And then the final monster I play is 1 copy of Debris Dragon, which is very effective in tandem with my Raikous and Card Troopers for making Black Rose plays and Orient Dragon plays. Well, it should be an Iron Chain Dragon, but of course I can't find my Iron Chain Dragon, so I'm playing Orient. But the great thing about this now is, with the amount of back row in the game, if your opponent waits too long to kill the Debris Dragon, and the fact that most people won't be playing Road anymore due to Storm being gone, you're able to get a few kind of easy storms off by normal summoning this, making a Black Rose play, killing their board, and then going for your OTK with all your Chaos monsters in hand. So he's quite effective in that regard, and he opens up the door to quite a few interesting plays as well with the deck. So that is the kind of other monsters, and then the hand traps are double Effect Veiler. Going into a meta where I'm not really sure what the meta is going to be like, I like to main 2 of each hand trap. So I'm maining double Veiler and double Max C at the moment, because it's just a way that I have of getting around unpredictable metas, and I can side out and side in accordingly. And then for our battle stoppers, because we don't want to get ourselves OTK'd, because we don't play traps, I play double Tragodia. Just a standard battle stopper. I kind of would have liked Gauze to go to 2, but at the same time I'm kind of glad it didn't. And then, speaking of which, I do play the 1 Gauze. So that is the complete monster lineup. The monster lineup is 29 cards to my knowledge. We have 11 spells for a 40 card main deck. So I play 1 Dark Hole, no Storm, no Reborn because they have been banned. 1 Mind Control because this card is really good in tandem with your Debris Dragon for making your synchro plays. And it's also very, very good for clearing the way so that you can push through for your OTK. Long story short. I then play 1 Charge of the Light Brigade to find our Lightsworns, 2 Solar Recharges to give us a bit more draw power and dig our way through the deck, milling Chaos targets as we go. And then to deal with the heavy back row that is going to be very present in the format, I play 3 copies of MST, accompanied by 3 copies of Forbidden Lance. Lance I really like in the deck because your dragons are big enough as it is, and it's just so effective in keeping your big dragons on table. Because the worst thing that can ever happen to you is having your Light Pulsar bottomless, or your Red Eyes bottomless. There was a case where I attacked into an opponent with a Light Pulsar with the Red Eyes engraved, and I was able to lance because he responded with Deep Prison. I lanced my Light Pulsar, it crashed, and then got a Red Eyes and killed his opponent's monster with my Red Eyes, and then got the Light Pulsar back, and I then had my quite locking field. So this card was really effective, especially now that we're seeing quite a lot of back row in testing. So that was the main deck. That was 40 cards. The extra it probably leaves a lot to be desired, but it's what I've been working with for now. You really don't use the extra deck as often as you may think, and you mainly use your rank 6 Xyzes, but this is what I've been playing with. I've been playing 1 Iron Dragon because this should be Iron Chain, but it's actually proved really effective against the zombie deck. Like zombies and Blackwings, this card ruins, so I actually quite like that. 1 Black Rose Dragon because Storm isn't a thing anymore, and Black Rose is the next best thing for me. It really does clear the way very effectively. The 1 Scrap Dragon, because you can make it, and it's Scrap Dragon, and it's very effective. The 1 Trident Dragon, or Trident Dragian. I really like Trident Dragian, because you can make it with your Debris Dragon and your Light Pulsar Dragon, and you can get some really cheap OTKs off with this card. So I quite like that. And then another card I'm testing is 1 copy of Star Eater. You can make it, you don't make it that often, but when you do, it's just fun, and it's Star Eater, and I like it as a card, so thought why not? Why not? Then for the Xyzes I play 1 Giga Brilliant, because you want to be able to Chaos Summon as quickly as you can, and Torguide, this is your Light in the Dark, so that's my explanation for that. 1 Leviair, because you're going to be banishing a lot of stuff, so Leviair is boss. 1 Zen Mains, because it's a general problem solver, it can attack into stuff and detach a material and blow up in the end phase, or it can sit there and be a very strong defense. Now that Big Eye is a much less common threat, it's definitely a lot more effective. The only 4 I play is Queen, Dragoon, Jin, because of its synergy with the deck, the amount of things it can bring back, it's just a very effective card. Then we play a whole bunch. Oh wait, no, we play 5. 1 Tyrus for the 2 Dark Flare Dragons, and then we play a whole bunch of 6s. We play Insecta Exobeetle, which is a really awesome card in this deck. The card that I haven't seen anyone test yet, Gauntlet Launcher. Gauntlet Launcher is in there, it's just as removal. You can detach 1 Xyz material from this card, target 1 monster your opponent controls, and destroy it. This card can still attack after it's done it, and everything like that, and it's just in there for generic removal, generic destruction, and I quite like it. Because we're playing a dragon deck, we play the 1 Heretic Dragon King of Atom. It just enables us to be able to find our Red Eyes and things like that, just dragging them straight out of the deck. And if you can go 2 Light Pulsars, make this, get Red Eyes, and then that Red Eyes gets 1 of the Light Pulsars you detached, you've then got your Red Eyes Light Pulsar field, so it's quite nice. I then play 1 Photon Strike Bouncer because negation is fun, and then 1 Gaia Dragon, the Thunder Charger, for mainly combining with Exobeetle, because you bring out your Exobeetle, make your play, and then immediately sees over it for a Gaia Dragon. So yeah, that was it was a pretty quick deck profile. I'm told that I speak really fast, and I think I actually noticed it in this video, so I should probably stop that. But I hope you've enjoyed this deck profile of like bossmonsters.deck, and maybe I'll be able to bring duels with this. I probably won't, so if you're going to ask for duels with this, don't wait up for it. I'm going to be doing a lot more deck profiles, and I'll need to take this apart to do more. But otherwise, yeah, I hope you've enjoyed. This has been Jamie the Kid 00 with bossmonster.deck. And I'll see you guys next time with some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Related content. Most likely Mermail or possibly Wind Up. So yeah, see you guys later. Bye.